cat people, how are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni and today I'm showing you my palette collection part 17. Well, there are 16 more parts in this video category, so basically I think that you know what we are doing in these videos, but if you don't know, don't worry, I'm about to explain to you. Well, I'm showing you my palette collection, palette by palette. I'm explaining you a little bit about each palette, if I liked it, if I didn't like it, if I haven't used it yet, if it is brand new at my collection, and basically we are chatting about makeup, my personal favorite thing. So, if you're ready about this, let's start! The first palette that I'm gonna show you today is the Surge from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Let me actually show you the color scheme. I try not to destroy everything by removing the plastic. Yep, here we have it. I mean, this palette is a dream palette to me. Why? Because it contains a full row of neons. Wow, mind-blowing. I love neons so much. And in the same palettes, pastels are here as well, like one full row of pastels and then shimmers, and I'm like, oh my god, what else could I ask for? I have tried a little bit this palette. Basically I have tried only the two neon shades, the Shocked and the Chemistry, these two right here, so I don't have like a full opinion about it. These neons are working perfectly, but I would definitely like to try it more in order to be able to tell you about it. Soon I'm planning to film a tutorial about using this palette and a makeup look inspired by all these amazing colors, so if you want to make sure that you're not gonna miss this one, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell as well. At number 2 we have a palette from e.l.f. and actually I'm talking this mini palette which is called, oh my god, it has a French name, so if you're French, please don't laugh a lot and please don't judge me so hard, okay? So it's called Citrouille Sucré. Was it even close? I don't know. Basically the color scheme is this one right here. If you're wondering why this palette ended up to me, because this color scheme is not kind of the most representative of me. This is actually a gift from my dear friend Aphrodite, and she sent this palette to me and I tried it and I'm very happy with the quality. I mean, it's not mind-blowing, but it's a nice palette, and I think for me and my taste in makeup, this could be a great companion palette if I don't want to really look for a brown in bigger palettes, if I don't want to bring a big palette here on my desk when I'm doing my makeup, which is quite inconvenient because I'm using a lot of palettes here, so a big one is kind of a problem sometimes because really I don't have space. So I think this mini one will be perfect for purposes like that, but I don't feel like filming a tutorial about this palette. Is not really inspiring to me as it is on its own, but I definitely appreciate the gift and I'm super happy every time that I'm using it because I remember of her and this is such a sweet feeling. Next I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite Swedish brands. Well, I'm gonna tell you about LH Cosmetics. I recently bought from them the Shimmer Saga, this cute quad right here. This palette is just stunning. Of course, it's a companion palette. All these shadows that you see here are basically toppers. You cannot kind of use them for a makeup. Well, if you challenge me, I might want to try to use them for a full eye makeup without using anything else, and I think that will be a great challenge. What do you think? Would you like me to do something like that? Do you feel that you could be inspired by something like that, or this might be unrelatable for you? I don't know, please write down in the comments. Now, when it comes to the actual palette, it says on top like, there can never be too much glitter, and I couldn't agree more. I love glitter, I love anything that sparkles, and I feel that if I have this palette, it kinda completes my collection, I would say, because here we have an amazing green, then we have this duochrome from pink to green, then we have this eyeshadow which is called Crash, which has kinda orangey to green to pink vibes, and then we have this one Success, which is from white to yellow, and I feel actually this, now that I see it in a different lighting, it contains some pink as well, so I feel that all the shades in here are either duochrome or multichrome. monochrome, and this is amazing. I have used a little bit this shade, which is called Success, so I'm dying to try all the others. I kind of had it in my review pile, so that's why I haven't dove in yet, but yeah, a review is coming very soon. Am I allowed to cheat a little bit at this point? Because usually in these videos I'm showing you 6 of my palettes, but today, since here I have a set, I'm gonna show you 7. So I'm gonna tell you about the Ayo Corelli. Oh my god, she's French, so I think I killed her name. Let me try one more time. Ayo Corelli. Was it better actually? Oh my god, a lot of French today, and I'm not really good with French. Anyway, here we have her collaboration with Beauty Bay. If you have watched my video about Beauty Bay and what happened to me, I actually said that I will never gonna buy again from them, and I keep this. These palettes were at my initial order with Jeffree Star lipsticks and stuff like that, so I got them. I really like the colors, I really like her channel. I don't understand what she's saying because she's doing videos in French, but I love her aesthetics and her style and her videos. Yeah, I'm watching them, and I wanted to support her, so I got her palettes, and then the whole thing happened, so I was kinda lucky because I really don't think that I would support Beauty Bay in other case, or I wouldn't buy anything right now. Anyway, let's go to the actual palettes. Here we have the purple one. Is it called something? Yeah, it's called My Freak Diary, and I mean, look at this color scheme. It calls my name because it contains purple and it contains green, and I love when palettes are combining green with purple because it's a quite unconventional color combo, and it pushes my creativity a lot, and I really love it, and I feel so inspired because I get some dark vibes. I could do some goth looks with this palette, and it's so beautiful. And let's talk about the second palette a little bit. When it's called My Freaky Diary, okay, so this is not called My Freaky Diary. It has to have another name, or either they're the pink one and the purple one. I don't really know. Anyway, let's go to the pink one. The color scheme here is clearly a little bit more girly, a little bit more vibrant and pink and happy, and I feel that these two palettes actually complete me because you know me. Some days I feel like I wanna go kinda like dark and goth and, you know, a little bit more edgy. And some days I would like to be pink and princess and all this cute stuff. So by having these two, actually I feel that I have the perfect palettes which are describing my personality. Would I prefer these two palettes to be one? Kinda something like this? No, not really, because I feel that by them being two, I get more inspiration because this is for the dark days, as I already said, and when I have these darker days, when I say darker, I don't mean that I'm sad or anything. I feel more dark colors on my makeup. That's it, nothing deeper than that. Anyway, when I have these dark color days, I would like to see only dark colors because I get more inspired. And when I have like my cuter days, if I can say so, I like to have all the pinkish and kinda like light purple colors and this amazing baby blue kinda separately because it helps me focus more on the mood and it helps me kinda like represent the move a little bit better. But I don't know, what's your opinion? Would you prefer these two palettes to be one? Would this be more helpful for you? And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. Well, I just told you that I cheated a little bit in this video, so I'm gonna tell you the Greek word for cheat. So in Greek we say zavolia. Say with me, zavolia. Zavolia. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word zavolia, or actually tell me the word in your own native language. Oh, and before I forget, if you're interested about this makeup look, I have already filmed a tutorial. Well, it's the makeup video where I'm doing the palette bingo, and I will try to leave it down at the description box, and I will also try to have a card up there. Well, I know I usually forget to do that. If I forget, please write a comment down below to tell me you haven't done this for 100th time. Please start doing it at some point. Alright, next I'm gonna tell you about a collaboration palette, and specifically the collaboration between Looney Tunes and Revolution Makeup, and specifically my favorite character, which is Bugs Bunny, of course the naughtiest one. Okay, look at the palette, it's such a cute palette. I love all the details, like Bugs Bunny sitting there, Bugs Bunny with Lola Bunny back here, it's so adorable. This color scheme screams springs and happiness and positive vibes to me, and although that I'm not really into orangey colors, I kinda love this color scheme. The way that they have placed the eyeshadows in this box, it's just amazing, and as I said, it brings me happiness when I see it, and when I see it, I imagine of fields and flowers and, you know, kinda like very warm days, but not the warmth that you cannot breathe. The very first days of spring, which I personally love, and I really cannot wait to dive into this palette. I kinda wanna wait a little bit more to be kinda like at the heart of the spring, to have the absolute vibe, because here in Sweden it's still cold here, and I really don't feel like doing something with this palette now that we have winter and kinda destroy the feeling and everything. So you will wait a little bit about my review, but my review is coming very soon. Another positive that this palette has is this matte white. You know how difficult it is to find a matte white in a palette? So when I saw this, I really appreciated this, and it kinda was the point when I said I got this palette from the collection, not only because of Bugs Bunny, who is my favorite character, but also because of the white, because I only have like one matte white in my collection, and this is not a lot. And last but definitely not least palette for today is another collaboration. The collaboration between Strawberry Shortcake and Glamlight. Look at this color scheme! Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Again, it reminds me of late spring this time, not kinda like the early spring that I told you before. Strawberry is one of my favorite fruits, and when I smell this scent, because all the eyeshadows are scented with strawberry scent, I mean, like, I wanna dive in, really. It's a yummy palette for me. When I see them, I'm like, such a pretty palette. Oh my god, I have some very creative ideas about these eyeshadows, and I really wanna kind of feel the vibe, because as I said before with the Bugs Bunny palette, it's a little bit early and it's kinda cold here in Sweden. So no, it's not for now the review, it's gonna be a little bit late, okay? Anyway, now when it comes to the color scheme, the dominant color is pink, of course. Like, if you know Strawberry Shortcake, of course you kinda expect this pink there, and the green as well. And this palette is so pretty, and again it brings me happiness vibes. I don't know how to describe it. It's a very cute palette. I don't know if it has enough depth, I mean if the eyeshadows are going deep enough, but to be honest, I don't really care. Like, I grew up with this cartoon. I love Strawberry Shortcake. I don't like the teenager version with the long hair. No, this is not relatable to me, because I was too old when this was released. So this OG Strawberry Shortcake, or as we say in Greek, Fraulica, because this is a normal name that I imagine here, it's kinda my vibe. And I really wanna try kinda this color with this, because Glamlight always have amazing quality, and I don't think that this palette will be an exception. I have watched a lot of reviews and I have quite high expectations, so yeah, I cannot wait to film my own review. And that was it. This was our video for today. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you a lot. I hope you enjoyed, and if yes, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. Everywhere my name is Catlady Antigoni, and I will be very happy to see you there. Well, see you on Monday with a makeup tutorial, and until then, bye!